Rabs, I watched the Tigers in their warm-up, the West Tigers, and they went through that play 3 or 4 times where Marshall went across the line and played a short ball to Murdoch Marcella. And every time they drop the ball, and they do it in the first 14 minutes, and they put the ball down. I couldn't believe when I was watching the warm-up.
So they're playing as they train.
You do. Sterler.
Horrow tackled on the 40-metre line. Third tackle for Parramatta. Back to the middle of the ground. Picks up Maguire. Picks up a second man. Ben Smith lobs it down. Says who wants it. Scooped up Hindmarsh. Taken by Burt. Parramatta know that this is a desperate game for them, and they're not frightened to give the ball plenty of movement. They're not frightened to be adventurous tonight, because this is the end of the road, really. WIN is all that's on the plate. Now here's a chance for them to come back with the ball, but it's a penalty to West Tigers.
Yes, I think you'll find that there was interference from the Parramatta players on Bo Ryan.
Can you tell Tim Manor I'll penalise him next time?
Yeah.
He's just bumped there by Jordan Atkins before the football arrived. That's why it hit Ryan on the shoulder. Kick was a good one, came down the right place, but I think it was accidental impact there from Atkins, but it was worthy of a penalty.
So here's the touch finder from West Tigers. The Eels players and the club have asked me to extend their thoughts to the family of Sergeant Tom Langley, who lost his life in Afghanistan last week, and Parramatta club, of course, very close to a lot of these commando and commando regiments. Tom Langley, unfortunately, has been the most recent to suffer, and this club asked me to extend their thoughts to his family and friends. Now here's the West Tigers on the Bundaberg Friday night football side. Hyington is 5 metres into Parramatta's territory. And Parramatta leading 6-0 at the moment as Robbie Farah gets it away. It backspins, it sits down, and Burt is with the ball, and Marshall is with him, and you can see him wrestling him on the ground. He's worked him on the ground, and that's a penalty. That's why the sound of the whistle.
You continue to drive him over. It's not dominant, please.
Well, the crowd enjoyed that because it's the first penalty for Parramatta tonight. It's now 3-1 against the home team. Burt struggling to get to his feet there, and it's a tap from Rosselli for the effort.
This is Tim Manor now on his own red line. As they get towards halfway, and it's Hindmarsh. Hindmarsh will be held in the middle of the ground. Held there by Chris Hyington. They've gone flat to Hayne. He goes flat to Horrow. And Horrow is 8 metres into West Tigers territory. Now it's gone away to the 16 for Parramatta. That is Mitchell Allgood with the taped forward. Then it's gone to Jared Hayne again. He plugs it in. It'll go dead. Will it? Yes, it does.
20.
Only just, though.
Here he comes,
Horrow was steaming down on top of it.
In the middle, wide, middle.
This is a dominating performance from Hayne. Penalty goes to West Tigers.
Well, it's a bit fortunate for the West Tigers because the ball sailed over the sideline. Quick restart taken by Wade McKinnon. A little wave from him. He gets up there, runs across, and the referee is exactly right because the man who came in to tackle Wade McKinnon had not retreated 10. So a sigh of relief from the Tigers fullback, but the right decision as Marshall finds touch.
Benji's left knee heavily taped.
And we keep saying that, Joey, from these quick restarts now, the man who taps it really should just throw one long pass wide to his players because the opposition players get back 10 in the middle, but very rarely on the outskirts.
Where they've kick chase, yeah, for sure.
Hyington goes short, and that looks like Fafita is there now. In 17 is Andrew Fafita, one of the players bound for Cronulla. This is Gibbs. He'll play the ball 25 metres away from the Parramatta line. Scooped up by Farah. And this is their first challenge. They haven't had a chance tonight. So let's see what they've got. Louis goes to Hyington, behind Fafita, to Marshall, banana kick, and McKinnon. Oh, that was just so much a case of bad luck. It was absolutely perfect from Marshall.
It was cruel. It was perfect.
It's hit
That was
the upright.
unbelievable. It's a try for all money.
Is that what you call home ground advantage, Ray?
I can't believe that. Wade McKinnon has got the money spent. He's been in the winner's circle, back the winner, and he's got the money spent, and it hits the pads and bounces back to Parramatta. That is bad luck. It was a beautiful kick from Marshall. Played by Lasalo. Now Hayne will go to his long kicking game now and have a look at it. He swings the leg, and it looks to be so nonchalant. And here's Brown bringing it back from in the deep, really.
Well, that's a warning shot fired by the Tigers. They're that kind of team. They can look to be off their game a little bit or not having the flow of the match, and certainly Parramatta have been the better side in the opening quarter. But they are capable of the unexpected. And with Marshall back in the side, there are points in them.
3 out of the last 4 matches have been won by the Tigers over the Eels. Here's Hyington running through an arcade of Parramatta defenders that lined around him. Here's Farah, little kick along the ground, and Hindmarsh cleaning it up.
Well, the pass was on there from Robbie Farah. If Jordan Atkins had come well in, instead of kicking, if he'd have passed, have a look at the space on the outside into which Beau Ryan was running.
It's Manor being strong. It's not very often you see Ellis get bumped away like that, but he did. Now Hindmarsh is taken low by Gibbs. A couple of these forwards are starting to struggle a little bit. Parramatta's getting the ball. Plenty of movement. Ben Smith, 32 metres out from the line. Played and spun. First is Keating, second is Hayne. There's the kick from Jared Hayne. It's high down into Beau Ryan's corner, and he does well in the field of play, the winger. And he's taken by Jordan Atkins, his opposite. Now McKinnon. He was the only one really available for service, McKinnon. None of the forwards had a chance to get back. Now Fafita running it at Hindmarsh. Just beyond his own 20-metre line. Farah gives it to Louis, and Louis trying to dodge his way through, but Hayne has got him. West Tigers just inside the 40, win tonight. They could go to 6, lose, and they could go down to 11. Hyington, he's 8 metres on his own side of half row. Played back for Farah, pass from him as forward to Marshall, capitalised on by Shackleton. Shackleton is eventually pulled up by Farah, and Shackleton to play at 25 metres out. Hayne to Hindmarsh, Hindmarsh to the 20-metre line. So that's the first, and now it's come to all good. It's in the middle of the ground. Ellis comes in over the top. Gibbs was the one down below. Keating, left side behind Shackleton to Hayne. Hayne, no look away to Burt. And Burt will play the ball. 10 out from the line. As Keating has a look around, he goes to the right side. Shackleton is there. It probably was more appropriate right there to spin the ball wide instead of taking a forward play, but it's now come away to Hayne, who's on the blind side, and they hit that side again. Lasalo loses the ball. It went forward
Scrum
from Hayne. So they'll put a scrum down.
Well, they hit in that side too often, in my opinion. It's not the same formation on the right-hand attack for Parramatta as Shane Shackleton scooped on the lost ball from Benji Marshall. I just think it's becoming very predictable now, and I mentioned earlier, he's a good decoy. They've got to get something going the right-hand side just to get more balance in their attack.
A good comment on the sideline from Brad. How are you seeing it?
Yeah, just that play we saw earlier where Robbie Farah come down a blind side. He spotted Beau Ryan. You just see he spotted him. He knew it was on, but he didn't back his instinct. And that's the confidence we're talking about. It's disheartening watching the Tigers play not with their instinct.
Actually, I like the way Robbie Farah's playing tonight at a dummy half. the last few weeks, he's really got to cross field when he's got a quick play the ball. Tonight, he's getting out of dummy half and straight into the attack. I think it won't be long. He might find some space around there.
Comment from Andrew Johns.
Go back there.
Uplifted into the commentary position tonight.
Go back there. Okay.
Seniority over Fittler, apparently.
Get back there. This side, Benny. This side. Open side.
Here's the scrum.
No, I'm not listening.
He's given a penalty.
Well, that's crazy. Jared Haynes at fault there. He got told 3-4 times to go back. Listen to this.
Get back there. This side, Benny. This side. Open side.
Well, that was the last time he was told of 3 or 4. You don't give the referee a reason to penalise.
The skill report would have said Jared doesn't listen.
He's supposed to be back with the last line of forward. That's what he's supposed to be. Ben Cummins told him twice. So played by Fafita, and it's a short ball from Farah, and he's lost the ball, Chris Harrington. Well, West Tigers are making some mistakes, getting a bit of coaching from the referees around the scrums again. Comes out to the lock forward, and it's been fed away to Horro, who's doing a lot of work.
Well, it actually came out to the hooker.
Please don't confuse it anymore. Shackleton will play it on the halfway line. That's right. And here is Keating getting it back. This is Lasalo again. These players on the left side of Parramatta, they've had the ball since they ran out, and they haven't given the blokes on the other side a look at it.
Yeah, well, Tanya Lasalo just threw a very, very poor pass out the back that was always going to be taken by the West Tigers.
Chris Lawrence is playing on the other side of the ground, his first game in 15 weeks, and they really haven't tested him. Played over there by Brown. Here's Gibbs. Gibbs 32 metres out from the line. How many times have they been in the opposition 20? How many times has West Tigers been tackled in the opposition 20? Here's a ball back to Louis, and it's back to McKinnon. They're looking for a try. McKinnon's gone back off his right foot. Probably Bo Ryan scores if he goes the other way. Marshall puts a kick in. Wasili's got the ball for Parramatta. So it has all been diffused. Burt. Gee, I thought they would score for sure. McKinnon had one to beat. He had support players left and right.
Beautiful set play. Out ball, in ball, Wade McKinnon. Blake Ashford to the inside. Benji Marshall on the inside.
Here's a chance. Bo Ryan turning defence into attack. Tackled by Jordan Atkins. Louis the dummy half. The 16 is out there. That'll be Woods, Aaron Woods. He'll play the ball just beyond the 20-metre line. On to Fafita now. Fafita is taken down by Hindmarsh. So Parramatta now getting some tackling practice. Here's Louis. He goes short to Ashford after it looked like the ball would go to Ellis. 6-0 Parramatta, 28 minutes of the game gone. West Tigers, though, on the attack. Louis long, Farah dummy, and a give eventually to Woods. And he'll play the ball 9 metres away. Tackle 5 for the West Tigers. It's come away now to Marshall. A run around with Farah. A little kick off the front edge, and Burt cleans it up. So Parramatta coming off their own line. 6-0 they lead. Ryan Morgan back from injury with the ball. Toyota Couples out to me. Tigers 24, Eels 4 for Toyota. 24-4 the Tigers. And the Eels getting it out to the 30-metre line with Hindmarsh. Playing the ball 20 metres in from the eastern grandstand. All good. Back to Maguire. The ball floats a little bit. Matua's out there now. Rennie was good last Friday night in his comeback game. Maguire puts a kick in.